Relation Hacks presents How the Movie, The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Saved My Marriage. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a 2004 science fiction film directed by Michel Gondry. For those of you who haven't seen it, the film is a trippy, sci-fi-esque flick that follows the lives of Joel and Clementine, a couple who have undergone a procedure to erase each other from their memories after a devastating breakup. Sounds crazy, right? But as the movie unfolds, you realize that this isn't just a quirky premise. It's a profound exploration of the human condition and how we perceive love and relationships. The movie offered a poignant and thought-provoking commentary on the complexities of modern love and relationships. Through its innovative premise of erasing painful memories, the movie explored the fragility of human connections and the consequences of attempting to erase the past. Now, I won't spoil the whole plot for you, but let me just say this. The movie made me question everything I thought I knew about love, commitment, and the pursuit of happiness. The lessons it imparts on relationships are timeless, and they hit me like a ton of bricks when I recently re-watched it. And trust me, that's no easy feat for a cynical old dog like me. Lesson number 1: The Illusion of Perfection. The film presented a cautionary tale about the pursuit of an idealized, flawless relationship. The characters, Joel, Jim Carrey, and Clementine, Kate Winslet, sought to erase their memories of each other in an attempt to start anew, free from the pain and baggage of their failed relationship. Nonetheless, this pursuit of a spotless, unblemished connection ultimately proved futile, as their shared history and experiences were intrinsically woven into their identities. Lesson number 2: The Consequences of Emotional Detachment. In the movie, Joel and Clementine's decision to erase their memories symbolizes an extreme form of emotional detachment within their relationship. While done out of pain and heartbreak initially, this scientific way of severing their emotional bond had severe unintended consequences. It stripped them of their shared history and experiences that made their connection unique. All those inside jokes, special moments, and relationship-defining experiences were lost. By wiping out the emotions and detaching completely, they lost an essential part of themselves tied to that relationship. Their personal growth during that phase was erased. This detachment was only a temporary band-aid. The feelings inevitably returned, proving you can't simply delete such a deep emotional impact so easily. Most devastatingly, it put up an artificial barrier between them reconnecting authentically if they chose to reconcile later. The bond was tarnished by this invasive procedure. The film cautions that while detaching emotionally may seem like an easy way to deal with a painful breakup initially, it comes at a huge personal cost. Modern relationships often suffer from emotional unavailability or detachment after the honeymoon phase wears off. Partners can start walling off their feelings. But doing so gradually kills the intimacy, vulnerability and rawness that true connections thrive on. Emotional detachment may provide short-term protection from hurt, but it prevents the personal growth and creates long-term damage within yourself and the relationship. Lesson number 3: The Value of Shared Experiences. Despite the characters' efforts to erase their memories, the film demonstrated the enduring power of shared experiences and the indelible mark they leave on individuals. The remnants of Joel and Clementine's relationship persisted, underscoring the idea that true connections cannot be easily erased or discarded. Lesson number 4: The Cyclical Nature of Relationships. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind portrayed relationships as cyclical, with the characters repeating patterns and struggles even after their memories were erased. This cyclical nature suggested that true growth and understanding within relationships require confronting and learning from past experiences, rather than attempting to erase them. Lesson number 5: The Beauty of Breakups. The film doesn't shy away from the elephant in the room breakups, and neither will I. Breakups suck, plain and simple. But the movie teaches us that sometimes, letting go is the kindest thing we can do for ourselves and our partners. Think about it. If a relationship has run its course, and you're both miserable, is it really fair to cling to it out of fear or nostalgia? Sure, the idea of erasing someone from your mind might seem extreme, but in a way, it's a merciful act. It allows you to move on without the baggage of resentment, bitterness, and regret. But what about the good times? Don't those count for something? Absolutely. And that's another lesson Eternal Sunshine taught me. Even the most tumultuous relationships have moments of beauty and joy that are worth cherishing. Remember the scene where Joel and Clementine are on the frozen beach, reliving their happiest memories together? That scene always gets me misty-eyed, because it reminds me that even in the darkest times, there are pockets of light and love that can sustain us. Yes, we should absolutely hold on to the good times and the positive aspects of our past relationships. But we shouldn't let those memories blind us to the reality of an unhealthy situation that's no longer serving us. I hope this video has given you some food for thought and maybe even inspired you to re-watch the movie with fresh eyes. Have you watched the movie? Learnt anything about relationships? I'd love to hear your thoughts and perspectives in the comments below. Did you have a similar experience with the film? Do you disagree with any of my points? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay curious, remain open-minded, and never stop exploring the complexities of the human heart.